After hearing Qing Wenshu's words, Xiaoyan couldn't help but be shocked. So you're saying the Ghost Moon Well can help us advance to Doan? No matter what, the mystical nature of the Ghost Moon Well alone made Xiaoyan eager to see it for himself. Moreover, if it was truly possible to break through to Doan inside the Ghost Moon Well, that would be the best of both worlds. Why not take advantage of such an opportunity? Absolutely true. Qing Wenshu smiled as she looked at Xiaoyan's astonished expression. Normally, Qing Wenshu might not have been so polite, but Xiaoyan was different. This guy was likely at the Do-D level of power. To be able to kill a half-step Doan like the head of the Yu family, his strength must be incredibly formidable. And Xiaoyan had mentioned that he was out training, which likely meant he was the young master of some large family in the ghost realm. The more powerful friends, the more paths open to you. Given his strength, Qing Wenshu was naturally eager to make a connection. Young master, the outside world only knows the legend of the Ghost Moon Well, where one can see their loved ones, but they don't realize that the Ghost Moon Well can break the shackles of Do-D. If you... As Qing Wenshu explained everything clearly to Xiaoyan, two of her subordinates also hesitantly spoke up. Xiaoyan saved Qing Er. This matter, I'll take responsibility for. If anything happens, I'll take full responsibility, Qing Wenshu said gently, without any anger, and smiled. Brother Wenshu, you really have great composure, Xiaoyan smiled back. So, what do you think? Will you join us? The entrance to the Ghost Moon Well is only known to people from 3 forces, Qing Wenshu asked. 3 forces? Xiaoyan asked, slightly puzzled. This is the territory of the Ferocious Soul Domain, but it's also the Ferocious Soul Domain, Ghost Province, Ghost King City, and these 3 forces are the 3 major powers in Ghost King City. Our Qing family, the Yu family, who you just fought, and the Lei family, Qing Wenshu explained. What are the other 2 families like? Xiaoyan asked, nodding slightly. Clearly, he realized that after killing a half-step Doan member of the Yu family, it was likely that the incident had already been noticed. The Lei family is the weakest, while the Yu family is slightly stronger than us, Qing Wenshu said, laying everything out. Also, you killed the captain of their Yu family's guard team, so they will likely hold a grudge. Why don't you temporarily join us? Though the Yu family is strong, they won't dare do anything extreme as long as we're here. Not long after, Qing Er walked over lightly, her lips parted as she spoke. Hearing her voice, as sweet as a celestial melody, the 2 guards couldn't help but be confused. Qing Er was their young miss, whose strength and talent were exceptional, and her beauty was remarkable as well. But she was extremely quiet, and it was rare for her to speak up so willingly. Brother, what do you think? As if noticing the surprised expressions of the 3, Qing Er hurriedly spoke. Yes. What do you think, little brother? Qing Wenshu, with his keen insight, immediately understood his sister's thoughts and smiled. All right, Xiaoyan nodded slowly, indicating that he would join them. After all, he had just arrived in the ghost realm, unfamiliar with the surroundings, and had just killed a half-step Doan of the Yu family. It was bound to cause some trouble, though Xiaoyan wasn't afraid of trouble. By the way, where can I buy medicinal herbs nearby? Xiaoyan asked after a while. Medicinal herbs? Not far from Ghost King Ridge is Ghost King City. Once the Ghost Moon Well incident is over, little brother Xiaoyan can enter Ghost King City to purchase herbs. Also, you're quite lucky, little brother. There will soon be a grand auction in Ghost King City, Qing Wenshu said. I see, Xiaoyan said, feeling relieved. Since it was on the way, he had nothing to worry about. Little brother Xiaoyan must be tired after the battle. You should rest now. Tomorrow, we will head to the Ghost Moon Well. After saying that, Qing Wenshu went directly to examine the 2 unconscious Yu family subordinates, as though she wanted to find out something. Seeing this, Xiaoyan moved and entered a tent to rest. Brother. After Xiaoyan left, Qing Er spoke softly, barely audible. What's wrong? Our family's young miss, whom countless geniuses in Ghost King City can't even get close to, has actually been moved by this guy? Qing Wenshu smiled at the sight. Brother, stop making things up. I just feel like he has many secrets. Qing Er glanced at the tent Xiaoyan had entered, hesitating. You. Remember, when you're out, Having more friends means more paths open to you. But don't pry into other people's secrets. Also, no matter what secrets others have, if they don't harm me, then they're worth befriending. N. Upon hearing this, Ching-er immediately felt relieved and stopped thinking about anything else. She calmly returned to her tent. Time passed quickly, and before long, it was evening. Senior Soul Devourer, do you know what happened to the Do-Chi-Si that disappeared within me? Xiao Yin asked, looking around as the night deepened and the surroundings grew quiet. Had it not been for the issue with his Do-Chi-Si, he would have probably reached Do-Xian after devouring the sacred flame earlier. But such an opportunity for breakthrough was clearly a rare chance, one that couldn't be sought after once missed, and he would have to find another way. Now, with the Ghost Moon Well offering a way to break through the Do-D level and enter Do-Xian, Xiao Yin naturally needed to resolve the Do-Chi-Si issue first. This disappearing Do-Chi-Si within you is quite strange, the Devourer of Souls said after a slight pause. Even with my experience, I've never heard of such a thing. Damn it. So what should I do now? Xiao Yin murmured in frustration. If he didn't solve the issue with his Do-Chi-Si, reaching Do-Xian seemed impossible. Heh. Don't worry, I suddenly remembered something. This missing Do-Chi-Si of yours is related to the fire fiend beast inside you. And if you want to completely solve your Do-Chi problem, the Devourer of Souls continued, it's not that complicated. Simply draw it out. The Devourer of Souls seemed to think of something amusing and grinned wickedly. How do I draw it out? Xiao Yin asked, confused. I can sense the immense power within it. When it awakens, it will likely undergo a transformation. However, your breakthrough to Do-Xian is imminent, so we need to find a way to make it wake up ahead of time, the Devourer of Souls added with a laugh. What method? Xiao Yin asked, his eyes lighting up. Suicide? The Devourer of Souls replied calmly. What? Suicide? Xiao Yin was shocked by the answer, his mind in turmoil. Yes, suicide. The Devourer of Souls smiled slowly at Xiao Yan's shocked expression. Based on your previous experience with devouring the sacred flame, it seems that the fire fiend beast will only come out to save you when you're in a life-threatening situation. This means that it can freely enter and exit your Do-Chi-Si. At that time, you were in danger because of the sacred flame, and that's when the fire fiend beast appeared. So, my guess is that if you're in danger again, the fire fiend beast will also show itself. After all, it resides within you, and it surely won't let you come to harm. Once the fire fiend beast shows itself, you can use the power of 2 sacred flames to seal your Do-Chi-Si. No matter how strong the fire fiend beast is, it won't be able to return. That way, you can safely condense your battle core and break through to Do-Xian, the Devourer of Souls explained. That makes sense. Xiao Yin relaxed slightly, but then another question came to his mind. But without any Do-Chi left in my Do-Chi-Si, how can I compress the Do-Chi-Si to condense a battle core? Xiao Yin furrowed his brows again. These secrets are probably tied to the fire fiend beast. Once we draw it out, we'll have to interrogate it thoroughly. But don't rush, Xiao Yin. Based on a book I once read, your Do-Chi-Si is actually a great blessing. I just can't remember which book it was. The Devourer of Souls spoke casually. For now, that's all we can do, Xiao Yin replied, no longer speaking. He slowly settled into a meditative state, quietly awaiting the arrival of the next day. The night at Ghost King Ridge was particularly cold, accompanied by gusts of eerie wind that made one feel uneasy. The next morning, as the first light of dawn broke, a new day began. Brother Xiao Yin, you're up early, Qing Wenshu said with a smile as he exited his tent and saw Xiao Yin sitting cross-legged under a large tree in the distance. Morning is the best time for all things to revive. Cultivating at this time helps improve strength, Xiao Yin replied with a smile, though in truth, he had gotten up early only to familiarize himself with the terrain of Ghost King Ridge. He hadn't moved far before Qing Wenshu appeared, and so he decided to stop. It's getting late, Qing Wenshu said after a few minutes. Let's head out. As several figures emerged from the tents, Qing Wenshu spoke again. This girl is quite enchanting, but I can't shake the feeling that there's something unusual about her. Xiao Yin thought to himself, though the devourer of souls within him, sensing the presence of ghostly energy, spoke in a low voice. The power of that ghostly chi isn't something a mere ghost king city should have. That kind of energy, it's not something simple, the devourer of souls added, though he didn't mention it to Xiaoyan. Let's go! The group of 5 exchanged looks and began walking deeper into Ghost King Ridge. Xiaoyan's anticipation grew. He wondered just how mysterious the Ghost Moon well really was. Tell me, where is your master now? 3 men in long robes appeared, bringing with them a bound figure. The one at the front, with a sharp and intimidating aura, immediately demanded fiercely from the man who was tied up. Heh, Yu Quan, you're nothing more than a dog for the Yu family. I will never tell you where my master is, not even if I die, the bound figure replied stubbornly, refusing to yield. Yu Guan, the people from the Qing family are always hard-headed. Why waste time talking to him? Just kill him already. From my estimation, the young master and young lady of the Qing family are probably already at the Ghost Moon Well. If we keep wasting time like this, we might fail to complete what the master asked of us. One of the figures standing beside the imposing man spoke. Shut up. Eugene, Yuan, remember. You were sent by the master to assist me. If you don't like it, you can go back, the man with the sharp aura said maliciously. Yes, Yu Guan is right, Eugene and Yuan said, forcing a smile, as they realized they had angered such an important figure. This man, Yu Quan, was the current steward of the Yu family, a trusted confidant of the family patriarch and a mid-stage 1-star Doan. He was a person of great power, which is why Eugene and Yuan dared not offend him. Let's go. If he won't speak, we'll take him with us. When we encounter the Qing family, we'll have a bargaining chip, Yu Quan said with a cold smile, a sinister plan clearly forming in his mind. By the way, Yu Guan, it seems the Lei family has also received the news and is heading this way, Eugene spoke up. The Lei family, the Qing family, and the Yu family. All 3 families are here. But we've already captured the Qing family's messenger who was supposed to report back. Our only opponent now is the Lei family. This time, the biggest winner at the Ghost Moon Well will probably be us, Yu Quan muttered thoughtfully. How many people has the Lei family sent? Yu Quan asked. It seems only 1. The Lei family's madman, Lei Shi, Eugene replied. Lei Shi, a 1-star Doan in the early stage. Yu Quan seemed to have thought of something. Let's go. This auction is just around the corner, and all the forces in Ghost King City are keeping an eye on each other. They won't have much manpower left to spare. The Ghost Moon Well will become the grave for the Qing and Lei families. Swish. As Yu Quan finished speaking, a surge of ghostly chi rose around him, his aura dark and thick, with a rare streak of green energy pulsing within it. To think the steward's strength has already reached mid-stage 1-star Doan. Terrifying, Eugene and Yuan felt the oppressive aura and could not help but be stunned. After speaking, the 3 of them knocked out the bound Qing family member and immediately headed deep into Ghost King Ridge. Boom, boom, boom. Not long after they left, a terrifying figure appeared in the spot they had just vacated. This figure exuded a powerful aura, with strands of silver lightning crackling over his body, terrifying to behold. The people from the Qing and Yu families have arrived. The powerful figure sniffed the air with sharp senses and immediately detected the familiar auras of both families. He muttered to himself, The master said there's something valuable in the Ghost Moon Well. If I can bring it back, I'll get my share. Just wonder what exactly is so valuable in the Ghost Moon Well, Lei Shi said, his thunderous power slowly fading as he suppressed his presence and quietly moved toward the depths. At the same time, outside the Ghost Moon Well, a powerful force was gathering. The Qing family, the Yu family, and the Lei family. It was unclear who would emerge as the true victor. In Ghost King Ridge, during every month, powerful individuals were naturally drawn to it. Their goal? The Ghost Moon Well. The Ghost Moon Well was located at the deepest part of Ghost King Ridge, in a treacherous terrain, guarded by powerful soul beasts. Ordinary cultivators didn't dare to venture in recklessly. However, on the night of the full moon during every month, mysterious items would appear in the Ghost Moon Well. Some said these were powerful martial arts and battle techniques. while others claimed they were miraculous pills capable of resurrecting the dead and healing the living. The truth of these rumors was unknown, but one thing was certain. Those strong enough to obtain treasures from the Ghost Moon Well would undergo a transformation. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Young brother Xiaoyan, in 3 days, it will be the night of the full moon. By then, we must defeat the guardian soul beast, or we will have no chance of reaching the Ghost Moon Well, and this trip will be in vain. At that moment, a section of dense vegetation was cleared by one of Qing Air's subordinates, creating a fairly open area. Several tents were slowly set up, and then Qing Wenshu smiled at Xiaoyan and spoke. "Oh, there's also the guardian soul beast? Do we know what kind of beast it is? What is its strength?" Xiaoyan, who was originally planning to rest in his tent for the next 3 days, paused upon hearing Qing Wenshu's words. He turned and asked a bit more. After all, knowing both your strengths and your opponents is key to winning any battle. It's a soul beast that has already reached adulthood. Azure Ox Heavenly Wood. Qing Wenshu replied, his voice carrying a tinge of bitterness. It was clear that for the past month, the 5 of them from the Qing family had been blocked by this soul beast, which had delayed their progress. Otherwise, they would have already been near the Ghost Moon Well by now. What? It's actually Azure Ox Heavenly Wood? Upon hearing Qing Wenshu, Xiaoyan's expression immediately turned strange. Yes, it's Azure Ox Heavenly Wood. Is there a problem? Qing Air, noticing Xiaoyan's shock, couldn't help but ask. No, it's nothing. Xiaoyan smiled gently, his dazzling smile replacing the shock. He then turned and returned to his tent, though his heart was in turmoil. Azure Ox Heavenly Wood was a type of soul beast that Xiaoyan knew from his time in the Xinling continent. It was known for its immense strength, and now that it had reached adulthood, its power was probably on par with a mid-level 1-star Doan. And let's not forget, this soul beast is renowned for its physical strength. In a real fight, even a mid-level 1-star Doan would likely struggle against it. The 4 members of the Qing family watched as Xiaoyan went back to his tent and didn't disturb him, each returning to their own rest. On the path of cultivation, every individual typically possesses one attribute. However, because I am an alchemist, within my brilliant fire attribute, there is a faint trace of wood attribute. Nevertheless, no matter what, this wood attribute cannot be fully unlocked. But this Azure Ox Heavenly Wood Soul Beast, if we kill it, the soul core within it should help me activate my wood attribute. For me, fire attribute is already an incredibly powerful asset, and if the wood attribute is activated, my offense and defense will both be greatly enhanced. At that point, I'll have the strength to protect myself against even some of the stronger enemies. Xiaoyan thought to himself, a faint smile forming on his face. Heh, kid. Don't forget the true nature of the Azure Ox Heavenly Wood Soul Beast. At this moment, the Devourer of Souls couldn't help but speak up. The true nature of Azure Ox Heavenly Wood? Could it be Tianmu? Xiaoyan was stunned upon hearing the Devourer of Souls. Exactly, since the beast's power has reached the level of Doan, it's possible that Tianmu will appear. Azure Ox Heavenly Wood, Tianmu, and Qingyo coexist, much like how the companion purple crystal winged lion had the companion purple crystal source from your previous plane. And if it really is Tianmu, it could completely activate the wood attribute within your body. At that point, the combination of fire and wood attributes would be more than enough for you to deal with some troublesome opponents, the Devourer of Souls explained. I wonder what exactly Tianmu is for? Xiaoyan asked with a faint smile. He had learned some information about the Azure Ox Heavenly Wood Soul Beast back on the Xinling continent, but the details were unclear. Don't blame yourself for not knowing. The secret of the Azure Ox Heavenly Wood Soul Beast, not even many in the Ghost Realm are aware of it. And Tianmu is something that the Azure Ox Heavenly Wood Soul Beast was born with, developing as its strength grew. It's somewhat like a piece of wood, the Devourer of Souls continued. A piece of wood? Xiaoyan was momentarily stunned. Don't underestimate this piece of wood. In the path of Do-Chi cultivation, among the Do emperors, there is the force of life and death. Upon advancing to Doan, this force perfectly merges, creating an even more powerful Doan power. Doan power is divided according to your attributes, but it's much stronger than the force of life and death. And this Tianmu, though it's just a piece of wood, contains an immense amount of wood attribute power because it's born together with the Azure heavenly wood soul beast. This power is enough to completely activate your wood attribute and make it even more powerful, the Devourer of Souls said enthusiastically. Really? Xiao Yin seemed to grasp the meaning behind the Devourer of Souls words. Hee. To put it simply, because you're an alchemist, you likely have both fire and wood attributes. But when you activate your wood attribute, your power will be the same as any other cultivator with wood attributes. But if you absorb the power from Tianmu, your wood attribute will be far stronger than that of others. Let me give you an example. If we compare the fire attribute power of a typical fire cultivator to 1, then the fire attribute power of an alchemist is twice as strong. As for you, having devoured sacred flame, your fire attribute strength is 6 times stronger, maybe even more. And this heavenly wood is similar to your sacred flame, the Devourer of Souls slowly explained. I see, Xiao Yin responded with a smile, the corners of his mouth curling up after hearing the explanation from the Devourer of Souls. After devouring the sacred flame, Xiao Yin could almost walk unchallenged among opponents of the same rank who also cultivated fire attributes. With the addition of the heavenly wood and the activation of the wood attribute, with both fire and wood attributes combined, Xiao Yin could even fight above his level with confidence. Fighting above one's rank. This was no small feat. On the Doqi continent, it was common for battles between Dohuang and Dohuang to be fought above one's rank. But in this new world, the gap between Dodi experts was immense. Even a single level could determine the victor, let alone fighting above one's rank. The stronger the opponent, the harder it was to fight above one's level. However, with the dominance of fire and wood attributes, Xiao Yin still had confidence. Now, let's wait and see. I hope this Azure heavenly wood soul beast is really guarding the heavenly wood. Otherwise, it will have been a waste of our time, Xiao Yin said, his gaze becoming deep as he looked into the distance. 3 days had passed in the blink of an eye. In these 2 days, many powerful figures had appeared in the previously quiet Ghost King Ridge, clearly all heading for the Ghost Moon Well. Hey, have you heard? Apparently, the people from the Qing, Yu, and Lei families from Ghost King City have all arrived. Looks like there's going to be a good show. Some idle figures behind a rock couldn't help but gossip. The Lei family is the weakest, and although the Qing family is stronger, the Qing family is a mortal enemy of the Yu family. Looks like this time at the Ghost Moon Well, there will be some drama. The figures behind the rock continued talking. Your news is outdated. According to my sources, this time the Qing family sent their young master and young lady to the Ghost Moon Well. They likely want to break through to Dodi with its mysterious powers. But how could the Yu family let them have their way? The Yu family has sent their steward, Yu Quan, to stop them. This is going to be really interesting. The group of figures chatted excitedly, going back and forth. Xiao Yin, young brother, are you up? In the area where the Qing family had set up camp, Qing Wenshu stood politely outside the tent and asked, Good morning, brother Qing. Xiao Yin greeted and came out to meet him. Let's go. Tomorrow night is the rare full moon night, and today we must pass this trial of the Azure heavenly wood, Qing Wenshu said after a short while. Let's go then. Xiao Yin scanned the surroundings and said, By the way, young master, it's been a few days, and the guards who went to deliver the message still haven't returned. This? One of the guards couldn't help but ask. They must have encountered some delays on the road. Let's move on. Qing Wenshu said, and with that, he and Qing Er began to prepare to leave. What about the 2 underlings from the Yu family? The 2 Qing family subordinates asked again. Crack. Upon hearing the question, Qing Wenshu's smile gradually faded into a serious expression. He then gestured with his finger near the guard's throat. Understood. The 2 Qing family guards exchanged a glance, then proceeded toward the back of the tent. Clearly, with young Miss Qing Er present, it wasn't appropriate to be too bloody. Let's go, Xiao Yin, young brother. After handling this, Qing Wenshu invited again. Not in a hurry to leave. I think we might need to wait here a little longer, Xiao Yin said with a slow smile, his gaze fixed on the tent where the 2 Qing family guards had just gone. Is there something else you need to do? Qing Er asked, leaning her head out slightly. Just dealing with some pests, Xiaoyan said, and in an instant, his figure vanished. Immediately, a wind sound echoed from behind the tent. Are you all right? Xiaoyan asked the two Qing family guards, who had just broken the deadly attack. We're fine. Thank you, Xiaoyan. The two guards couldn't help but cast grateful glances at Xiaoyan. The two Yu family subordinates had been knocked unconscious and left behind the tent. They had come to kill the guards, but they didn't expect an invisible attack to strike them as soon as they arrived. If Xiaoyan hadn't appeared in time, they would have been gravely injured, or worse, dead. Heh, when did the Qing family take in such a sharp-eyed expert? A surprised voice slowly drifted down from mid-air, as the attack failed to land and caused no harm. Yu Quan. When Qing Wenshu and Qing Er saw Xiaoyan, they immediately knew something was wrong. But upon seeing the figure of the man in the long robe with the character Yu in the sky, their expressions turned grim. It's been a long time, miss. You've really become even more enchanting. As Yu Quan's figure appeared, he gave Qing Er a faint smile. Although there was no hint of lewdness in his expression, there was a sharp killing intent hidden beneath it. Xiaoyan, hurry up and leave. This guy is a real Dosian expert, not like that half-step Dosian from before. Upon seeing Yu Quan, Qing Er furrowed her brow and urgently spoke to Xiaoyan. A real Dosian, huh? Xiaoyan muttered, watching Yu Quan descend slowly. This guy really is powerful. He doesn't seem like a newly promoted Dosian, but I just absorbed the sacred flame and fused 2 sacred flames. I'm eager to test my limits. Xiaoyan felt the invisible pressure emanating from Yu Quan, and instead of feeling afraid, he actually felt a surge of excitement. The previous half-step Dosian strength had been too weak for him to test his skills properly, so Xiaoyan had no idea where his limits lay at the moment. However, from Xiaoyan's perspective, although he was only at the peak Do D stage, with the power of the 2 sacred flames, he could easily deal with early-stage 1-star Dosian experts, and might even be able to handle some mid-stage 1-star Dosian experts without issue. Unfortunately, when facing the half-step Dosian before, Xiaoyan hadn't had the chance to fight at his full potential before his opponent perished, which left him rather frustrated. Kid, these 2 are for my Yu family. Hand them over, Yu Quan said, looking at the 2 unconscious figures on the ground. Even though he was a mid-stage 1-star Dosian, he felt a slight sense of fear when facing the young man, Xiaoyan, who was only at the peak Do D stage. This was an unprecedented feeling for Yu Quan, which is why he didn't take a domineering attitude. These 2 tried to disrespect Miss Qing Er. As her guard, it's only natural for me to take them down. As for their fate, how they are dealt with is up to our Mississippi. But if you truly wish to leave, it's not impossible. Xiaoyan smiled slowly. 3 Imperial Grade, 3rd-tier pills, Xiaoyan said, holding up 3 fingers and grinning at Yu Quan. Kid, it looks like you've never faced death. Yu Quan's eyes flashed with fury, and a terrifying green Do Chi burst from his body, enveloping the entire area. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. The green Do Chi contained immense power, shaking the force of life and death within Xiaoyan. Wind attribute Dosian power. Huh? Well, this is even better. Xiaoyan grinned and prepared to fight, realizing that the earlier provocation had been to force Yu Quan to take action. You and Xiaoyan leave first. I'll hold him off. Quick, go. Seeing Yu Quan's battle intent surge, Qing Wenshu's brows furrowed. She jumped into the battlefield and pulled Xiaoyan away, softly speaking to him. Xiaoyan, take care of Miss Qing Er. After speaking, Qing Wenshu fixed her gaze on the young Yu Quan, her expression serious. You go out. I can handle this guy, Xiaoyan said, his heart warming at Qing Wenshu's action. Still, a wave of life and death force pushed her out of the combat circle. After all, though Qing Wenshu was genuine, he couldn't let her interfere with his battle. What? Feeling Xiaoyan pushing her out of the combat zone, Qing Wenshu couldn't help but shout. Qing Wenshu knew Xiaoyan was at the peak Do D stage, and though he had previously killed a half-step Dosian leader of the Yu family, the gap between a half-step Dosian and a Dosian was vast. Brother. Qing Er reached out a jade-like hand to support Qing Wenshu, then frowned and said, Sigh, I hope this guy isn't reckless. Qing Wenshu muttered, but if anything happened to Xiao Yin, he would definitely not sit idly by. Force of life and death. Peak Do Di. I'm curious how you killed the half-step Dosian leader of our Yu family. Yu Quan smiled, watching Xiao Yin send Qing Wenshu away. Now, only he and Xiao Yin remained in the battle circle. Want to find out? Xiao Yin smiled, releasing a surge of black and white life and death force. It seems you still don't understand the power of a Dosian expert. Fine. Today, I'll show you what a Dosian really is. Yu Quan grinned, his smile full of killing intent. Dosian power, Wind Eagle Bind. In the next moment, Yu Quan soared into the air, his body flickering with green Do Chi. As Yu Quan's voice fell, a massive eagle, formed from green Do Chi and reaching 100 feet in size, slowly emerged from the sky. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. As the giant eagle appeared, its gaze locked onto Xiao Yin, and a sharp, powerful aura emanated from its body. The wind-type Dosian power. While its destructive force isn't as strong as my fire power, with enough wind force, it could still be a one-hit kill, Xiao Yin muttered to himself, eyeing the giant green eagle. Kill it. Yu Quan smiled faintly, seemingly sensing the enormous aura of the eagle beside him. He immediately issued a fierce command. Whoosh! As Yu Quan's words left his mouth, the giant eagle's green energy wings flapped, and it shot toward Xiao Yin at maximum speed. The speed was so fast that it created afterimages in the air. 7-layered Skybreaker ruler. Xiao Yin didn't dare to slack off. He quickly took out the ancient ruler of heavenly flames from his back. His internal flame power ignited instantly, enveloping the ruler with a burst of energy. 700-foot-long energy ruler blades shot out, wildly attacking the giant eagle. Ha ha ha. Useless. This giant eagle, formed from Dosian power, can tear apart all your attacks in an instant. Boy, you'll pay the price for your rashness, Yu Quan roared, watching Xiao Yan's actions. Yu Quan knew the immense power of the green giant eagle. While Xiao Yan's attacks seemed formidable, they were nothing more than an egg against a rock in the face of the Dosian power of the eagle. Whoosh! The green eagle's claws suddenly expanded, and it swiped, crushing Xiao Yan's 7 energy rulers one by one with terrifying speed. The power of Dosian is truly formidable, Xiao Yin observed without panic. After all, he had only used his own fire attribute in the previous attack, not his sacred flame power. However, to think a mere eagle could defeat me is too simple. Xiao Yin roared as he watched the green eagle tear through his energy rulers. Rip it apart. Yu Quan yelled at the sight of Xiao Yan's strange smile. Brother. Below, Qing Er's beautiful eyes flashed with other emotions. Even though she had only met Xiao Yin once, he had saved her life. She was clearly moved by his actions, as gratitude was a fundamental human nature. I know. Qing Wenshu's face darkened, and the force of life and death surged within him, clearly preparing some powerful attack. Die. Yu Quan spoke coldly, watching Xiao Yin seemingly give up resistance. After all, Xiao Yin was just a guard of the Qing family. Despite his abnormal strength, given Yu Quan's position, killing a small fry like Xiao Yin would have no consequences. Oh! Xiao Yin watched as the green eagle's claws suddenly shrank and lunged toward his forehead, trying to deliver a killing blow. He smiled faintly. As his words fell, the ancient ruler of heavenly flames in his hand suddenly became dazzling, and an inexplicable, immense force began to emerge. Heaven-shifting ruler, move for me, Xiao Yin shouted, his hand flashing with strange light, and instantly enveloping the green eagle in a powerful aura. Thud. The green eagle's figure was immediately swallowed by Xiao Yan's strange light. Bastard! Realizing what had happened, Yu Quan couldn't help but curse. The green eagle had clearly been about to rip Xiao Yan apart, so why had it inexplicably disappeared? Moreover, such a minor event left Yu Quan with an uneasy premonition. After all, the green eagle had been formed by Yu Quan's Dosian power, but as it vanished into the sky, the connection between Yu Quan and the eagle was abruptly severed. Stop looking for it, since you wanted it. Xiao Yan's voice was calm as he looked at Yu Quan's astonished expression. A faint smile crossed his lips as the space in front of him began to ripple. In the next moment, a massive creature wrapped in green-yellow flames slowly stepped out from within his pupils. How is this possible? Yu Quan's eyes widened in disbelief, his gaze filled with shock. Through his senses, he knew that the green eagle was no longer his. Moreover, the green eagle's pupils were now filled with an invisible flame power. Even the outer green-yellow flames sent a deathly aura that made Yu Quan feel a chill run through him. Boom, boom, boom. The green eagle suddenly swung its wings into the sky, and its entire body was engulfed in green-yellow flames, moving like spirits. Whoosh! After completing the movements, it immediately darted toward Yu Quan's position, ignoring everything else. Damn it! Yu Quan's expression changed dramatically as he didn't dare to stay any longer. His brilliant green Doan power flickered as he prepared to flee. Once you reach the Ghost Moon Well, you'll get what's coming to you. Yu Quan glanced at the massive Azure eagle charging toward him, then noticed Qing Wanshu below, seemingly gathering energy for a powerful attack. Reluctant to stay, he began to back off. Trying to run? Where do you think you're going? Xiaoyan roared, and with a swift motion, his flaming giant eagle lunged at Yu Quan, snapping its fiery beak. Swish! Yu Quan's figure flickered, and in the next instant, he vanished from sight. Boom, boom, boom. The flaming eagle missed its target, igniting mid-air in a dazzling explosion that caused the temperature around Ghost King Ridge to spike.